20 minutes until lunch. And I will not definitely hold you back from the yeah, but I don't want to hold you back from meeting. Anyway, the question here is technological, because although wood has been one of those resources that been around for a while, actually this is something that I could ask from you. What do you think, what is the resource, energy resource that has helped us and that has sort of satisfied our needs for the last couple of 100,000 years? Anybody? I can give you a hint. It's very much related with the topic that we have discussed today. Yeah, okay, I don't bother you with that. It's wood. Basically, we have survived as a human species because we have learned how to use wood. So we sort of have this experience, right? Now, the question is how we could go on from this early on developments and how could we go into more sort of sophisticated usage of the wood. And this question is technological. I mean, we have to develop our technologies and sort of possibilities to use wood more efficiently and better ways. And yeah, we are working very keenly with that topic. There are many research groups doing actual work on that area. Many of those people in that very room are also working with that topic. But nevertheless, when we start to look at the current situation on bioenergy in Europe or in our areas, then we discover that even though we have this very good background of using wood, we still are not using enough. Even with the existing technologies, even with the existing sort of existing and available technologies, we still have huge unused potential when it comes down to using biomass for energy purposes. Estonia has 61%, Spain has 67%, Sweden has only 16%. So Sweden has no such problems, I guess. But yeah, Italy 72%, and Ireland, congratulations, 78% of unused potential. This is important because that shows us that this is not the question of technology. This is the question, the main question here lies in somewhere else. And to understand this even better, we have to look at the map of failure as it comes out from the very last announcements of the European Commission. Our superb energy and climate policy, the famous 2020 policy. is or will be with very high possibility as a failure. European Union is not able to fulfill 2020 targets that are shown in a graph here. And again, it's not about the question of Sweden, who has the map works so that you have the blue area, which is existent renewables, share of existing renewables today on end consumption, and then you have this bigger round that is 2020 target, right? So Sweden has no problem to come from 39 to 49. And I guess Latvia also, or Finland, doesn't have any problems. But there are some areas where there are huge sort of gap between what is existing now and what we have promised. And knowing this is, one of the very important tasks is to learn when we are failing on something, then we should understand where we made a mistake. And I think that it's very easy when we are looking at those numbers. It's very easy to understand where the main mistake lies. We are not using the resource that is there, and we are not making enough effort even to use that. Now, again, this is not a question of technology. We already have existing technologies around that very easily could provide us a better sort of usage of biomass even today. And when we try to understand where are the real sort of reasons hidden in, then we have to think about the energy usage and energy consumption of today's sort of everyday environment. We are quite energy-hungry civilization, and we need lots of energy. Our urbanized lifestyle demands lots of energy, and our sort of rapidly developing consumer market-oriented lifestyle needs more and more energy every day. So our consumer habits are actually dictating us the ways how we are consuming the energy and what types of energy we are consuming. My colleague showed you very beautiful pictures about cars that are using bioenergy for driving around. You don't see this kind of cars when you look at the streets. And you won't see this kind of cars in the near future. What you will see is the type of cars that I'm showing in this picture. And there is no way how the sort of sustainable energy economy should fulfill this type of energy demand. So, yeah, there are problems that are related with our lifestyle, but not only. This is the very famous graph of the energy demand of our civilization, how it has changed during the last 10,000 years. It's very interesting to see, of course, it's growing. And this is the law of the civilizations. Every civilization needs more and more energy for developing. But if you look at the UK in 1880 and Japan in 1990, then the total consumption is not so much different, although the societies or the civilization development level is very different. And if you look at the States, North American consumption at the same time, then you see that this is twice as high as Japan. So what I'm trying to say here is that even modern civilization today is very urbanized, very dense, very power-hungry civilization, can and is able to change its habits so that the energy consumption could be fulfilled mainly with the sustainable power possibilities. Now the other aspect of, or the other part of the problem is that we are consuming something that we don't own, right? This picture here, the upper part of the red bars, are showing how much we are importing actually today, the energy that we are consuming every day. The lower one shows what will be our future for tomorrow, and this is not motor oil, this is overall energy. If this will be motor oil, then we would have 9 red cars and only 1 black car at 2030. So, I mean, we clearly see one of our bigger problems here. Somebody is providing this energy for us, and this someone is also and will be also dictating the rules of tomorrow's energy market, and we don't want to see that happen. Now, I mean, this is not new. This process and the same sort of arguments have been around last 30, 40 years. The lesson from this is that last 30, 40 years, we haven't really done enough. We have had beautiful speeches and beautiful sort of statements about what we should do, but we haven't done so much. And yeah, so this is also some of the lectures for the